Okay, let's talk about a movie I saw over the weekend, Resident Evil 6. Talk about the fight scenes in it. Good movie. I enjoyed it. It was in 3D, which I can take or leave. Yeah, a movie doesn't have to be in 3D for me to enjoy it. And there were a lot of fight scenes in it. I enjoyed all the fight scenes in all the Resident Evil movies. Now this one is supposed to have been done differently. Of course it has in it Milla Jovovich. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Hard time pronouncing foreign names, but you know who she is anyway. Now this one was done a little bit different, the fight scenes. She said because it was in 3D they had to make contact when they hit instead of using camera angles. This isn't the first time that's been done. I think it's in the Firefly movie. I remember the name of it now, Summer Glau in it. Serenity, that's it. They did the same thing with her making contact instead of camera angles, really hitting. I personally didn't see the difference. I think the only way you would really see the difference is if they would slow down the fight scenes. They happen so fast that it's really kind of hard to tell. But it was a very enjoyable movie. Of course, I'm a big science fiction fan. I love science fiction, you know, space movies, horror movies, things like this. I really enjoyed this series. I hope they make another one. Now, let's get down more to the fighting scenes in it. You gotta remember, it's only a movie, you know. And yes, she is a woman fighting, but she's doing it in a movie, which is alright. You gotta take it for what it's worth. It's Hollywood, it's not real. That people are coming out saying, ooh, she's a big tough woman and let's look up to her and blah 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 blah. Well, you know, let's not forget that part. It's like a Godzilla movie. There isn't really Godzilla walking down the streets of Tokyo stepping on buildings, is there? No, it's acting. And she does a good job of it, you know. As far as the fighting goes, I know people are going to say, well, you know, she has training in Kung Fu and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is fine, but it still doesn't mean she can really fight. You know, she's acting like she can. And there's a big difference in that. A big difference. Not to say she did it poorly, but remember, this is a movie. And that's all it is. No, so all the women livers out there now get carried away with this now. Another thing too, her co-star said something really stupid in an interview talking about tough women and how this movie is proving that they can be violent too. And that was kind of a dumb thing to say. They want equality. That means they want to be violent like men are too. Yeah, it's just a stupid thing to say. Yeah, it's giving out the wrong message. If you take it out of context, that is. You start looking at this as real. Yeah, then it is sending out the wrong message. I'm sure a lot of people will take this out of context. They really shouldn't. Because a lot of those fight scenes you see in the movie, which were exciting, there were a lot of them, but you have to remember, what she was doing in the movie isn't going to work in real life anyway. In the movie it works fine. And it's entertaining, and but that's not how I get carried away with this. But it is a good movie. No doubt about that. If you're into 3D, which I'm really not, but you'll find it even more exciting. So I would highly recommend the movie, but just don't take it out of context. Just remember, it is a movie. The fights you're seeing in it is acting. So, by all means, go see it. If you're into science fiction, and remember to rate and subscribe.